Think Elvis invented rock and roll? Think again. Let's talk about the man who actually made it roll. Chuck Berry, born on October 18, 1926, in St. Louis, Missouri, USA. He grew up in a middle-class neighborhood known as the Ville, which was one of the few areas in St. Louis at the time where African-American families could own homes and access quality education. His upbringing there played a big part in shaping both his style and his sharp lyrical point of view. Chuck Berry was not just a performer, he was a musical revolutionary. His 1955 hit, Maybelline, broke racial barriers and brought black music to mainstream white audiences. That iconic duck walk, he didn't just popularize it, he branded it. Now it is a rock and roll classic move. He wrote his own hits, lyrics, guitar riffs, everything. In an era full of performers, Chuck was a full-package artist and storyteller. He was one of the very first artists inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986, and they called him a founding father of rock and roll. Berry served prison time twice, first as a teen for armed robbery, and later in a controversial case involving transporting a minor. Many people, especially in black communities and among music historians, believe Chuck Berry was set up or unfairly targeted in his second arrest. It's been debated for decades. After Chuck Berry was released from prison in 1963, he had a strong musical comeback, including No Particular Place to Go, You Never Can Tell, and Nadine. He insisted on being paid in cash before every show. No cash, no Chuck. He would show up, plug in, perform, and bounce. Cold-blooded pro. Behind the music was a businessman and poet. He ran a nightclub, invested in real estate, and wrote lyrics like a lyrical genius no ghostwriters needed. John Lennon said if rock and roll had another name, it would be Chuck Berry. Way before it was cool, Chuck had a recording studio in his home in Missouri. He controlled his sound, his way. At 90 years old, Chuck dropped an album called Chuck in 2017. It was released just months after his passing. Chuck Berry passed away on March 18, 2017, at the age of 90, at his home near Wentzville in St. Charles County, Missouri. He danced, he wrote, he changed music forever. Chuck Berry was not just rock and roll, he was the blueprint.